Hey there everybody, it's Johnny bringing to you another gameplay of Vainglory. And now basically, as you can see in my video, I'm already halfway through the game in about 8 minutes. I'm so sorry about this because due to my I forgot to hit record when I was playing the game, but it's okay, we didn't miss much except that I actually got one kill already by this time. Just to let you know, in this game I'm actually paired up with one of my my guild mates, and that is Jiko. And the other guy is just, of course, a random player that they put in together with our team. So this is considered a ranked match, a guild rank match. Okay, and so basically the situation now is that even though it's only 8 minutes, they've already pushed down one of our turrets. We have Scarf in lane, and my teammate, my guildmate Jiko, is playing Arden while I'm playing Skye in the jungle. Alright, so this is going to be a rather quick video because we only start at 9 minutes. So here we are with a gauntlet. As you can see, right now I've got my Frostburn already, so my 4 barrages are really strong. So it's good for us to go engage at this point in time. We're up against a Ringo, Catherine, and a Kral. Now, I was a bit worried about Kral hitting his peak, what do you call that, power spike at the end of the game, because he can be very lethal, especially with Catherine on his side, where Catherine is able to lock down the enemy while Kral comes up to basically earn his to get his stacks on the player and then smite the player. So he is very dangerous, especially late game. However, I got a feeling that we're up against a team that is not from a guild. So most likely they won't have much communications or something like that. Okay, so in this case, it's easier for us because if they had better coordination, then the Catherine and Kral combination can be very, very lethal. So here we are back in lane for yet another fight. I see Catherine coming into the bush, so we just kind of try to trap her within the bush area. And Scarf goes in for his ultimate and burns away Catherine. And now we have Kral and Ringo to deal with. We get Ringo to really low. Can't do anything yet, but at least they push back. They're not trying to engage us here. So I just try to move into this enemy bush just to see what I can do. Then my teammate Jiko goes for Ringo. I'm like, dude, what are you trying to do, man? Like, he got himself really low there, but we managed to save him somehow. And that was oh, look at that. That's a really close call. So yeah, please don't do that. So here we managed to somehow take out the enemy Kral because he just wandered a bit too far close to us. And we managed to just deal damage from a distance. And here's Catherine. I don't know what she's trying to do. I just realized in this game, Catherine, she's not bad. It's just that she's very gung-ho. She likes to take me on. Like, I don't exactly know what she's trying to do. She's trying to kill me, but she doesn't have her rest of the teammates there. Except here, Ringo just joined in. But there are many times in this game you will see Catherine going in alone for the fight. Where the rest of the teammates take some time to register that she's going in. So that can be really bad for a tank. Now once the tank goes down, it's very hard to continue a fight there because I mean, especially if it's a 3v2, it's gonna be so difficult, right? So as a tank, if you guys are playing like the roamer or the support, remember that yes, it's your job to keep them alive, but it's also important that you stay alive too, if you can. Alright, so we didn't manage to do anything out of the gauntlet over there, but we did manage to push them back. But still, we are one turret down. And the gold mine as of right now is not taken, but definitely we'll take that in just a minute. So now, what's one of the few observations I made in this game is that Skye's clearance of not just the minions in lane, but I don't know, jungles? It seems my Suri strikes are not doing as much anymore. But definitely it's much more noticeable in lane. So for those of you who are thinking of playing Skye in lane, just take note that that one shot Suri strike across the whole bunch of lane minions, usually able to take them all out. Well, it's no longer the case, yeah? It's very difficult now. So anyway, we see them taking the minion mine, sorry, the gold mine. There's nothing we can do about it. We try to steal it, but unfortunately, they still managed to get the last hit on it. But anyway, we do get to engage on the enemy. I'm kiting Kral really hard, and Arden finishes off Kral, and now we just have Ringo to deal with. So I'm trying to kite Ringo over here. Unfortunately, as you can see, I run out of battery. Similarly here for Catherine, there's nothing I can do because I run out of battery. We have to disengage. So here's one thing about Skye, and I realize that as I use her quite often nowadays, is that I'm starving for energy. Yes, I can use my potion, but potions don't really cut it, especially when you need a a bigger pool of energy to start with, so that you can continue fighting. So unfortunately there, my energy ran out. But then again, I think that's part of the balance of using Skye, right? If can you imagine if you have a Skye that seems to never run out of energy? I think that would be devastating, especially if you're playing against a Skye. So I think that's part of the whole balance there. So her energies do take up a bit of her abilities do take up a bit of energy, and so that's why it prevents her from just being a monster, as though she's not already a monster in the game. Rightio, so here we go for another engage. Arden picking up a lot of kills in this game, finishing off the enemies there for us. Thank you. Some people might say kill steal, but you know what? It's okay. It's all a team as long as you finish it, right? All right. So here's Ringo trying to do some damage to us. Okay, they're retreating right now. So okay, we're just gonna go down and steal some farm if we can. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, so so far so good. We managed to even out the turrets there. So at least now we're kind of in equal standing. We got lots of money that we can use right now, and this is an invincible minion right here. And yeah, so okay, we're gonna go purchase some stuff. I got my broken myth right there, and of course some energy batteries. That one is so needed, especially for Skye. In fact, thinking back, I think I would have used my extra slot to have put in a battery as well. So what I recommend is once you go for a frostburn, all right, and if possible, try to build towards a void battery first, before building towards the broken myth. If you can, if you really want to do it simultaneously, you want to get that extra shield pierce, especially if the enemy team is building against you, then go for the piercing shard, then build some battery, at least to void battery. You don't have to upgrade it all the way to Eve of Harvest if you intend to. So just keep it at void battery and then build the piercing shard to a broken myth. I hope you understand what I mean. So it's good to have the battery with you at all times, because like I said, her abilities take up quite a bit of energy, and you're gonna need it, especially if you really want to keep chasing the enemy, keep burning them down. So now I do have the void battery, and I have my broken myth. So now we can really rock and roll. Let's see. We go into a fight here. I'm a bit late to the party. So then what I do is that I actually cordon off the other two, as you can see with my ultimate, to stop them coming close to Kral, and therefore allowing us to kind of focus on Kral without having to worry too much about them. And then when Ringo comes in, we finish them off as well. I don't know what Ringo was doing. Actually, he should have retreated there and then, because 3v2 is not a good proposition, especially since that we weren't low at all. So I don't know what he was trying to do there. Anyway, so moving on, I go over to lane. Now you can see for yourself how the lane clearance is like. Usually with my broken myth and my frostburn and whatnot, these minions would have been gone by now. I don't know, it's just it takes really long. I think because they captured both minion mines, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think they captured both minion mines, so that's why. But still, okay, so this is when we actually have one minion mine. Two, in fact. Still takes a bit of time. Yeah, so they do actually decrease the CP ratio of your attacks on minions. So I think if you are going weapon powered Skye, it shouldn't affect it too much, because your forward barrage will be able to take them out quite fast. But not your Sui Strike. Sui Strike does scale on your CP, on your crystal power. So if you're going weapon powered Skye, your Sui Strike will do even less. So just to take note, guys. Okay, so if you're going weapon powered, it's best to clear the minion wave with your forward barrage instead, because especially if it's overdriven. So here we go, we have Catherine coming in here again, uncoordinated with the team. Kral comes in from another side, and we burn down Kral as well, no problem there. Ringo's in trouble, we kite all the way to him, and we finish him off with the ace. We go down for the Kraken. Now the thing about the Kraken is that, you know, I was trying to tell Scarf over there, don't bother, we can take Kraken ourselves. Go up the clear lane, you could push one turret already, but I don't know, he wasn't really... I think this particular Scarf didn't understand the strategy behind one, going to lane, and two, taking the Kraken, because it's an ace. There's no worry, we have time. But that's okay. That's that. Okay, I got myself infused because I know this is going to be quite a big push. So the trick as to when to get infusions, guys, is when you know there's going to be a big fight coming up because you're pushing with Kraken, or if let's say the minion gold mine, it's about to pay out and it's already in your favor, and you want to make sure you secure the gold mine. Do expect enemies to be wanting to take the gold mine when it's about to be full, so you can go ahead and infuse yourself. Then that will help you fight the battles at the gold mine. Okay, so those are strategic times that you might want to get yourself infused. And also, generally, if just the enemy just keeps running to invade you and trying to attack you in lane or in the jungle, then perhaps having an infusion now and then will help a lot. So here we go. Once again, Catherine, I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to fend us off. She does do a lot of damage though with a Storm Guard, but not enough. So here we are, just kiting her away, and she's just melted right there. Ringo tries to do the same, so I turn around and I do my Fall Barrage right there, and he's melting and he's gone. So once again, another lesson for you guys out there: don't try to take on the enemies one by one at a... Okay, what I mean is that if your team is only having one player up at a time, don't try to take on the entire enemy team, because you're just gonna get melted time and time again, and this whole cycle is gonna keep repeating itself, and you're never gonna get anywhere. If you have to, just play defensively and just try to, you know, stay in close to your turrets and try to use your turret as your extra man. Don't try to come out and take us on like that Ringo just now. Like, what are you trying to do? I mean, yeah, he was close to killing us, but it was very risky. It was very risky. So there we go. GG, everybody. As you can see, great game by everybody. I got 7 kills, 1 death. My Arden had a great game as well. 3 kills, 1 death, and 9 assists. So all around great play by everybody there. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, this is just a video of my guild ranking up, not featuring any enemy hero, just that. My hero rank right now is pretty bad. Is working on it, I think. Yeah, working on it, bronze at this point in time. So because of the new reset in the winter season, so it's kind of, yeah, sucky. I don't like to see my rank, my skill tier at this level, but I hear that right after just beginning, your rank should increase, level up pretty fast. So I'm waiting to see that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. In the meantime, I'll come back next time with another video and have an awesome winter season in the Halcyon Fold. See ya!